fastest show in sports.
The nation is gripped with Phillies Karen. We are still into this conversation because we don't know who she is. In case you haven't seen it, of course you probably have by now. The game at Miami. Here's a couple of different angles. The Phillies and the Marlins playing the home run ball. Harrison Bader hit it. And the gentleman gets the ball for his kid, comes over, and here she comes, ladies and gentlemen. The Phillies Karen. She's all over him. Now, Mike, I got to tell you, we've seen this all a million times. But you know what? I want to take that dad and I want to have a real serious talk with him. I came over and got the ball for my kid. She didn't get it. There it is again. He's bringing it over to his kid. And when she comes over to assail him, he puts his fists up on his chest. It's like he's afraid he's going to get hit. Are you kidding, lady? You can't have that baseball. My kid got it. I gave it to my kid, and I'm not giving up. He gave the ball up, Mike. I don't give that ball up. That's my. Look at him. It's like he's getting ready to fight her, for crying out loud, and he gives the ball back. It's bad enough that she gets in there and has this entitled nonsense that she gets the baseball, but I would not give that ball back. That belongs to my kid. Would you? If it was your son, would you give it back?
I don't know. You know, he did it to. He didn't want to get punched in the face, But I look. If you look at this, that she's turned out to be public enemy number one, and once again, the Karens in the world that are good people.
And by the way, here's Harrison Bader after the game. That was the Marlins people who came up to him and they gave him a big gift bag. And here's Bader who come up afterwards and they got the kid, took him downstairs, and he signed a bat for him. So the kid made out like a bandit.
You know, it all looks great. It's nice optics. But if you really look at the video, the dad goes out of his way to run over there and get the ball. It's not anybody's ball, but she's right there. She's trying to grab down. I might have saw that she was getting it and grabbed the ball and gave it to her there. But when he's accosted, look when he's accosted, Ed. When she comes up to him, he acts like he's surprised by it. It's a total fake look. You know, he knew that she was going to come by because he stole it from her.
He's a coward. He's a coward.
But look at him. Look at when she comes to accost him. He's got his back to her, and he has this surprised look, like, oh my God, I can't believe that. You know, who cares? They're both slimy. They're both slimy Philly fans. Okay.
No, what's wrong with him? Honest. I mean, he came over. Look, it's an unwritten rule in baseball. First of all, when a foul ball goes into the stands, if somebody's there to get it, they get it.
Oh my God! I'm accosted. Like it's a fake reaction.
People fight for it all the time.
He knew he was in the wrong, and then she was psycho in the wrong. Started saying it's my ball. No, it's not. You got beat to it, lady. He could have been nice.
That's just my point.
But the fact that you're a nasty person, why would anybody give you a ball?
Well, that's wait a minute. That's my whole point. It's a free-for-all.
I know all those games are free-for-alls.
Yes.
If it was another guy, Ed, if it was a guy my size, if it was a guy in his 20s, I would have been like, tough sucker. Some old lady, some lady that her whole life is dependent on getting look, there is no right in this thing. They're both lousy people. And
why?
Especially the one,
what makes him a lousy person? Come on. He got the ball for his kid. Everybody, it's a free-for-all. Like I said, anybody can grab the foul ball.
Especially
the one. What makes him a bad guy?
Really? You want to get your kid a ball? Go to the fan shop. Buy him one.
Well, but most people these days, when they catch foul balls or they find them, and we've seen a lot of instances where they give them to their kids. They give them to another kid somewhere. Hell, I caught a foul ball a million years ago at Shea Stadium. It was the second one I ever caught a foul ball. And there was a kid who was sitting 4 seats away from me who didn't get a chance. I gave him the ball. And that goes back like a million years ago. It's no big deal. It's a ball. Mike, it's a ball. People, back down for Christ's sake. This is ridiculous. Stop with the ridiculous knee jerking. It's just a hat. A hat. It's a hat. It's a ball.
Ed, that was wild. You hit some computer thing where I had a different shirt from another week. How did you do that? Just put it. Ed, this is great. Do it again.
But
Dude, let's do some AI, Ed.
that's my
We're,
point.
we're, we're,
People, back down for Christ's sake. This is ridiculous. Stop with the ridiculous knee jerking. It's just a hat. A hat. And no one
Ed,
could hear a word
I
you
could
said
just
because
start,
your
Ed,
mic
you
was
could
shut
just
down
start
as soon as
putting
I was
my,
doing it. But it's the same thing. It's a baseball. And she goes nuts.
Ed,
It's a hat at the U.S. Open.
Ed, Ed, if you start putting my image in from weeks ago, I don't have to even be here right now. And I can just shake a head and laugh at your jokes. This is awesome. It's AI. Oh,
But
but anyway, that was hilarious. But anyway,
enough with all this.
we got, you know what? With that,
It's
that's
a
the clip
ball.
from
It's a ball.
that's
It's a
the
baseball.
that's the clip from this week where I don't even show up for the show. You use, but here's the thing. Like
Oh
I
man.
get it. Look, I think it's cool to get a ball. Look, when I used to go to opening day at the Nationals as the columnist, or one of the big games, or even the World Series when they had it there, and I would go in the dugout and I would ask the ball whoever was the bat boy, I'd ask him for a couple balls, and I go, not for me, not for me. I'm just gonna throw, you know. And while they're in batting practice, I'd walk around and nobody knew I had a ball, and some kid would have his glove out looking at the players, and I'm like, "You want a ball?" And his dad was like, "Oh my God, yeah!" And I'd throw the kid a ball like 20 yards, and he'd catch it with his mitt, and it was the biggest moment, and I was a hero. I like you say not to
Yes.
be part of the game. I felt like I was part of the game in that moment. I made a kid's day. I get all that. You got a ball for your kid. I get all that.
Look,
It's
we don't
just,
even know if she has any
is it that?
kids. I
Is
mean,
it
look, she
that
catches the foul
important?
ball and they see her going out of the ballpark and she's got it in a bag. She didn't come with kids. She came with what looked like to be her husband. We don't even know if she's got kids. I mean, this guy was doing the right thing, giving it to his kid. She was doing it because she's greedy and all she did is want a baseball. Any way she can get it, she'll take a baseball. It's just a baseball. Just a baseball. People, back down for Christ's sake. This is ridiculous. Stop with the ridiculous knee jerking. It's just a hat. A hat. It's it's going to become the mantra of this show from now on. It's just a hat. But the biggest part about this is they're still trying to figure out who this woman is. Nobody knows who she is yet. Everybody is guessing. You've got social media going crazy trying to figure out who she is, and she's got this, and she's here, and she's there. People are going that the most important thing in the world right now is we got to find out who this woman is. They're doing the best they
This
can for
this
it.
if you're watching the YouTube portion of this is the greatest segment of all time. My best friend just tried to call me on my phone. Peter LeBlanc he lives in he's in California now, but he's a New Bedfordian by birth, and he's Boston. You know, you love this guy because you could talk Boston sports with him forever. And
Excellent.
anyway, Pete LeBlanc calls me on my phone, and all of a sudden I go blank, and I have to reconnect. You know, I love these segments because you get to use the old me, and that the old me was better on this show. The new me
Well, no,
sucks.
the old you was better in that clip because you were silent. But if we, you didn't say a word. Now, but wait. The big thing is everybody is, and it still even happened again today. Where the last time I checked social media before we did the show, people are crawling over themselves to find out who this woman is. Nobody knows who she is yet. Now, there was a big first hit that said that she worked for a school district in New Jersey. Somebody had identified her. Here's the Hamilton School District. The woman identified on social media as Phillies Karen is not and has never been an employee of the Hamilton Public Schools located in Hamilton, New Jersey. Social media and news reports indicating that she is are incorrect. Here's the best part. Anyone who works for our school district, attended as a student, or lives in our community would obviously have caught the ball barehanded in the first place, avoiding
Oh,
this entire situation.
I want their PR director right now. That is awesome.
Whoever wrote that is brilliant. And there was another woman that basically was identified by social media, and they said that this is Phillies Karen. She came out on her Facebook and said, okay, everyone, I'm not the crazy Philly mom, but I sure would love to be as thin as she is and move as fast. And I'm a Red Sox fan. So,
So we can so in this world of facial recognition in digital digital stories live forever, and you're never forgotten online. They can't find out who this woman is.
They cannot
Um,
find out who
if
she
I'm
is.
her, I leave the country now.
And there's a website. Wait a minute, hang on. I'm trying to see if I have it here. There's a website or somebody out there who has offered to give her 5,000. They have put out a note. They said, if you tell us who you are, you have to give us the baseball, sign it, and apologize on the baseball, and we'll give you $5,000. And nobody's picked
Uh,
it up. If I'm that woman right now, I'm out getting my hair
should,
done. I'm out getting it shaved and colored right away, because you could tell who she is with the brown and the gray that she had there. She just looks so. But beside all that,
I, look, Philly fans are nuts. I wouldn't be surprised if she used that video for her dating profile in Philly. They'll be like, hey, there's a strong woman. There's a woman who gets what she wants.
That's all, folks.